You know a game's writing sucks when your character falls off their bike and subtitles say pain sounds. So the new Saints Row released last week, and if my life had subtitles, I bet they were saying pain sounds while I got through this boring hell. While I dragged myself through this dated collection of tired jokes and mistyped code lines, I thought to myself, is this how the developers wanted it to be? Uninspired, buggy and unsatisfying?
Is this a joke?
The cars drive decent, but the gunplay feels tedious. 99% of the time I played this game I spent with my starting assault rifle. The reason for that was this game has so many weapons, yet I never found a better weapon. Going through repetitive missions, you also end up unlocking a wingsuit. Oh, and I love thinking about how I never cared about it. You see, I had nowhere to go, because Volition somehow made side missions boring, and the map, as huge as it might be, it's just boring. Side missions and everything that they have placed in this game, they were not very appealing for me. So I just never cared to go there. I just jumped from main missions to main missions, story missions to story missions, and I just wanted to be over with this game. What did you say? I never said anything about the story. So let us talk about story a little bit. The story of it all. Tale of four friends making lame unfunny jokes about waffle makers and not wearing shirts while cooking. This sitcom landed right at the top of my most hated list. The story of rags to riches, a story going from needing to do odd jobs to pay rent and student loans to stealing cars from unsuspecting civilians. I can't remember the point when I stopped caring for this game or this story, because maybe I can't even remember the point when I started caring about it. I never cared about it at all. The story sucks. I can't even say it had potential. It sucked from the very start. And I was rolling my eyes every time I saw these four morons making lame jokes. Moving on to the graphics. Do I have to say anything at all? Look at these plastic mannequins from 2007. How they shine those creepy smiles in that ray trace lighting. It was so buggy and it was so ugly looking that even my PC was telling me, dude, are you serious? What are you doing to me? Oh, how it bugged me when I saw those mannequins flickering in the air when I shot and killed them. I don't know what you call it, but adequate it ain't. In fact, it's the ugliest game I have played in last 2 years. And believe me, I have played some shitty games. Let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Karate Kid was an awesome movie, but you don't learn shit from wax on, wax off. And that's how I felt playing this game. It was so repetitive that I felt like doing the same thing again and again and again. And it was not doing anything for me. In fact, it was as tedious and as drag as you can imagine. Now think about the most boring thing you have ever done in your life. That's how I was feeling while going through this game. As a Saints Row fan, as a classic Saints Row fan who loved from Saints Row 2 to Saints Row 4, I have played every single game multiple times, and it disappointed me so much that I felt angry while playing this game. What made me feel worse was the developers were the same people who had made those previous games. How can they be so wrong with their latest game? How can they do this to their own legacy? Let me be very clear with you guys. If this game was a person, it would be Matt from Family Guy. It does not deserve your attention. Stay away.